Alright, here we are. Secrets of Grindea.
Beta. Hi, Joe.
This has been a long time coming. Hi, Ed.
It's been about, what, 6 or 7 years maybe since this game was released in early access? It's
right.
still
We
going.
played it about 5 years ago on the channel. We fucking loved it. I remember almost nothing about the game.
Can you... There you go. Yeah, I don't either. And they've had a ton of updates, obviously, since then. They're still working at it
Every
diligently.
time you press down and up, sometimes it goes up or down by 2 slots, just so you know.
Oh,
fuck. I didn't want to go to arcade mode. I want to go to story mode. Let me go to single player. Do we have a save slot? We don't. Look at all these save slots. Why are there 9 save slots? Let's take the... Oops, I was going to say let's take the last one, but the cursor sometimes moves 2 spots.
What? Why?
I'm not really sure why. We're just going to take this save slot.
All right.
All right.
This is a great game. I don't even know how to describe this game. It's like...
Yeah, it does. Sometimes it moves 2 slots. If you use the stick, it doesn't move 2 slots. But if you use the D-pad, sometimes it moves 2 slots when you press down or up.
It should be the other way around, where the analog stick accidentally procs twice.
Yeah.
Instead of the D-pad. But
Well,
all right.
Yeah, the D-pad is procking like a motherfucker. Okay. So we can pick a different hairstyle. We can pick a mohawk. That's what I always wanted when I was a little kid. I always wanted to have a mohawk, but my mom wouldn't let me have a mohawk. Well, at least I had a good mom. She didn't let me have a mohawk when I was was fucking 7 years old. So I guess that's good enough. Hey, look, he looks like a little like Chrono now. Yeah,
he does
let's just
actually.
leave him like that.
Yeah.
Let's just leave him like that. So we have to start a new file here?
Oh, we have Joy to key open. That's why.
Oh.
That's why. It's,
Close Joy to key.
it comes up as A and S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess you have to type in the name.
Yeah.
Just name him. Go ahead. You go nuts. Go nuts. Name him anything you want. Anything your heart desires. All right. That's the name of our channel, actually.
It actually
GameSack.
is.
GameSack.
Yeah.
But, you know, you just change it to Saggy Sack. It's close enough.
Good morning, sport. You're up early. I hope you slept well. It's a big day. The day will become a collector. Oh, there's so much text,
Yeah,
Joe.
remember. Yeah, there's a lot of text in this game. We should have just jumped in the middle of something.
I know. Oh, God. All right. Well,
Do you mind if we just don't read the text in this game? Can we just not read it?
yeah, just leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the Do you like it when we read the text in games?
Because I don't.
Do
I
you
feel like
like? Do you like our voice acting the text in video games?
I feel like
when
I don't enjoy
when we do
anybody
LPs.
else's- Yeah, yeah.
Do you, or would you rather just read what's on the screen yourself? We're gonna try that for this episode. We're just gonna try letting you guys read it.
Yeah.
You guys read what's up on the. You guys can just go ahead and read what we're viewing on the screen right now. Okay, so we get a magic bag.
Oh, yeah,
of course,
the
like
jerk
Felix
bag.
the cat.
Oh, yeah?
Items placed inside it will have no room. Okay, well, he's just explaining an inventory of a video game. It's not just some bag. It's a dear friend of our family. Take care of it.
It's
okay.
actually a huge jerk. It talks to you.
Okay, so we got a magic bag. Well, pressing start now, we skip this cutscene. Pressing start while walking around will bring up the menu. Okay, yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
That's really specific.
Yeah, I know.
Use the menu to manage your equipment. Note that in multiplayer it won't appear. Okay. Jonathan borrowed our sword, so we have to find Jonathan. Didn't we already do all this in the previous episode? Or something like this?
Yeah, I mean, the start of the game has been the same.
Yeah.
It's not that different, but
I feel like we should jump into the middle of the game. Do we have a file, though?
No.
We don't have a file.
No, I just bought the game not long ago.
Well,
But we need a shield. We need to go to the shield, the cave over there to the right.
wait, you just bought the game.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Why?
Okay, what am I... Is there a puzzle here?
Look at the sign.
Sword plus box equals broken box.
We don't have a sword, though.
We don't have a sword, and one of our friends borrowed our sword, according to Grandpa. So we have to find our friend. I mean, this exclamation point. Have you forgotten something? You can't go down these mountains without something to fend the bees off. Where do you think? Okay, so we have to get a sword. Essentially he's Mito from Ocarina of Time.
Nobody likes Mito. Ms. Broomy is her name.
Yeah, well, that's all she fucking does.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta find our fucking sword. Where's our fucking sword? Oh, she's got a quest for us. Your sword? Oh, that's right. You can have that thing back.
Listen to that kid cough. He's... Wow.
Okay.
We did it. We've got our
So
sword.
we need to find a shield.
Yeah. So now we probably want to go to the cave and break those boxes. Here's what I'm gonna guess. Shield is in the cave, right? That's my guess.
Are these chickens gonna attack us if we
No,
kill enough chickens?
they would never do something like that.
Like in Link to the Past?
No, they would never do that. Speaking of which, I've been playing Breath of the Wild, Joe. and I'm amazed at how good it is, and how much I love it, and how fun it is.
What did you say? Go up and to the left?
No, go into that cave.
Oh,
go into the cave of broken
boxes.
boxes.
Well, we have the cave of broken boxes. Yeah, that's probably the place to be.
Look, because there's
probably a
shield,
shield
right?
in there. Yeah, amazing.
That's a good place to hide
Pressing
a shield.
the A button,
actually.
you can strafe while the shield is up. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that I understand what all this is.
There's a perfect parry system,
Oh.
and also your shield will be destroyed.
Okay, I don't care if it's destroyed. It's just a crappy wooden shield.
Yeah.
We can just make a new one.
So now we can finally. Hey, Mito, what's up, Mito? M boy, my boy M. Are you ready to go? Yeah.
I got a big branch.
So it's a two-handed weapon. I like the sword and the shield setups in this game.
Okay, we'll just do that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna head down.
Yeah.
Secrets of Grindea.
You know what's kind of funny about this game is that it's been in early access for so long that this default, the 3x zoom resolution is probably 1920 by 1080 actually. But that means the default resolution for this game is like 1024 by 768 or something even smaller.
Yeah, it's a pretty small, low resolution game because
Yeah.
it was made so long ago and it's been in beta for so long.
So at some point it would be prudent to upgrade the engine, but that would also require updating all of the art. Like for example, Owlboy was a game that did that, where it originally started in like a resolution somewhere in the hundreds, and then as they upgraded the resolution, they just kept having to redo the same art over and over and over.
Yeah, let's not do that. The reason, what I'm doing is I'm actually making our artwork acceptable for 4K. Okay, and we're downsizing it down to 1920 by 1080, but we might make a 4K version of the game. I don't know.
Yeah,
We're trying to decide, but I'm making all the artwork.
Yeah.
Just in case we want 4K artwork, I'm making everything at double the size, or actually, I guess 4x the size. You
Yeah.
know, it's 4x the number of pixels.
it is on my list in terms of like things to consider. I do think that it'll be okay to transition into 4K without much issue. I mean, we'll have to downscale from there, but because right now the game is being programmed at 1080, which already, I mean, looks dated if you have a monitor that's 1440 or 4K, which are, they're getting there. We're getting there to that point. We're getting there.
We're getting to the point where a lot of people do have these newer, higher resolution monitors. Ed and I both have access to 4K monitors now.
By the way, you hear that cat in the background? This is what he does all day, every day. That's my cat you can hear in the background. He's meowing. He's standing 3 inches from the front door. He wants to go outside. Cat loves to go outside, more than any dog I've ever seen. And for about 4 hours each night, he stands in front of the door.
That grandpa was really concerned about the bees, and now I can understand why. Because
Yeah.
it just shaved about 60% off of our HP.
Yeah, if you perfect parry the bees, you can at least just block them, but you can also perfect parry them, and that happens.
Yeah, that was really worth it.
Yeah.
It gave us some of our health back, but gosh, that bee really took a lot of our health away.
Yeah.
How many bee stings does it take to kill a young boy? It seems that about 5 would be enough to kill a young boy.
Oh, there you go. Mrs. B was her name.
Wow, that was a terrible misses right there. One of the worst misses I've ever encountered. So this game does have slimes, it does have bees, and it does have rabbits. It's sort of like Secret of Mana has rabbits in it.
Oh, yeah?
It's one of the main enemies in Secret of Mana. The enemy that you just basically beat on early on in the game.
I hate that this game has slimes. Imagine...
They could have made it anything, really. It could
Yeah.
have been anything.
Just imagine how much less generic it would look if there were no slimes in this game. Because then your only enemies would be rabbits,
And all you gotta
bees,
do is
and-
come up with something else. You just think for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And you'll think of something that's not a slime to be your enemy. Here, I'll think of something. A floating dagger. There you go.
There you go. And if you want to stick with animals...
That's not even that clever either.
No.
But if you want to stick with animals, let's go with marsupial. There you go.
There you
It's
go.
an animal.
Like
A
snake.
kangaroo. A mini kangaroo.
There you go.
How about that?
Done. They have the exact same attack pattern. They're just not green slimes.
Yeah, actually, yeah, they hop too. There
Yeah.
you go. If you want an enemy that hops, wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, just a mini kangaroo.
That's far enough, kid. Teddy and Freddy are these guys. They're palette swaps of each other.
You can definitely tell that. 1 billion apples.
Yeah, this game looks dated already. I think we haven't played it in like 4
We
or
haven't
5
played
years.
in 5 years. Yeah, we played it very near the beginning of the channel. We just decided, you know what? It's been a long time since we played Secrets of fucking Grindea. We're gonna play some Secrets of Grindea here.
Yeah. I wonder if this game will actually ever be released because I loved it. Oh my!
Well, they were
God.
really weak.
You killed them.
I think they were purposely very weak.
Damn, bro.
All right, here you play.
Okay.
Ed's taking the controller for now.
Oops, I just smashed the table. So there's some cutscenes. We got one of the antagonistes here. Antagonistas. Your controller feels nice. It's crunchy. Mine's not this crunchy.
Yeah, I think yours is a bootleg though.
It's not.
I feel like it's a bootleg.
It's
though.
not a bootleg.
I kind of think it's a bootleg.
Oh.
This isn't gonna be hard though. You just gotta block sometimes. I think is the key. Just hit her like 3 times. Block. There you go. That's it.
Oh, my shield was destroyed.
She guard crushed you. Yeah. It's called a guard crush in most games
Oops.
that have guard crushing.
Of course. Oh yeah, this is totally winnable. We should level up too.
Oh, did we get a level up?
Yeah, we leveled up several
Oh
times.
God, look at all these stats and items.
Yeah.
It's too much for my eyes to handle right now.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, it does go twice. Why does it do that?
Yeah, it is odd.
So general. We probably want just general stuff.
Yeah, I would say just general damage and health.
I can't get there. All right. There's so many stats in this game, dude. Melee. Oh yeah, the abilities are really, really good. We're gonna do dash forward.
Yeah, do it. Just try it.
We have to assign it to a key. I can't remember exactly how to do this. I can't upgrade it. I can't unlock it, I mean.
Yeah, you don't have enough points anymore.
Yeah. Alright. How do we assign it to a key is my question. No, how do you assign it to a key? Oh, it's RT. Wait, isn't it? RT? No.
So before the episode started, I was in Ed's bathroom,
Yeah?
and I noticed you have a product in there. What is Barbasol?
Barbasol? It's shaving cream.
Oh. I also noticed that you had 625 count cotton swabs in there. What's up with that? You told me, dude, you told me that you needed money, and you're holding out on me. You have 625 count cotton swabs? You're holding out on me.
Am I?
You told me you needed money. I lent you $600 recently. And you're balling out with 625 count cotton swabs?
What do you think I spent the money on?
625 cotton swabs? That's almost $1 each. Is that really what you needed the money for, Ed? You could have just told me.
Bro, my ears are the #1 priority in my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I took your money. It's gone. Oh, I got no shield.
I had a dream that I was at a Magic the Gathering tournament, and there was... I couldn't find my deck. It was a limited tournament, okay? And my deck had been misplaced by me or stolen by someone. But it was a limited tournament, though. It was just a draft deck, right? So it didn't really have much value. But I couldn't continue in the tournament, and my opponent was my old roommate, who's not played Magic the Gathering, but... He was waiting for me to approach him with my deck so that we could finish our match. I couldn't find the deck, and then I asked an Asian man on the side of the tournament who was, I think, a participant, but he wasn't in a match at the moment. And I asked him, "Have you seen my deck?" And he said, and he threw a Magic card over to the side, one single card, and he said, "There's your deck."
What?
And I got really mad. I felt so insulted and so indignant and so undignified by this man that I said, "Excuse me." And I approached him slowly, and I walked up to him, and he looked scared, like I was about to hit him, you know, because I was being deadly serious. And I said, "Don't mess with the guy who's in the middle of looking for his deck. How would you feel if you had lost your deck and someone was asking you where it was, and then you just made fun of them? How would you feel if something like that happened to you?" And he thought that it would be fine with him. He said, "That's fine. It's just a joke. I would take it with stride." And I said, "Well, that's how you would take it, but that's not how others would take it. You should consider, it doesn't matter what your intention was. You can you should consider others' feelings. You should consider what other people think about that. And I said, do you come here often? And he said, yeah, I come here every week for the tournament. And I said, I look forward to our further interactions.
Why?
And,
why did you say it like that?
And then they asked, and then my opponent, he was like, are we gonna play here or what? And I said, I concede. I want to continue having an interaction with this man.
Having an interaction. All right.
And I was mad at this guy, and I had plans to mess with this guy in the future because he had messed with me and so disrespected and humiliated me in my dream. I remember a lot of my dreams now.
Yeah, why is that? What's different?
I get woken up by my baby. I have a child.
Right, that's what's different. That makes sense.
I remember my dreams all the time now. But anyway, my plan was really to fuck with this guy in the future. You know, like take in the middle of a tournament, take his deck and put it on a shelf really high up in the store or something.
I've never had a dream like that because I've never been taller than anybody, but I can see where you're going.
Yeah, I really wanted to torment this guy for his disrespect of me.
Son of a ball. Son of a saggy sack. All I can say is I'm glad that didn't happen in real life.
So it took me a while to get here today on GameSoup. It took me a while to get to Ed's place where we record GameSoup.
Really?
Well, it took me a while to get out of my house, I should say, because I was trying to print my show notes, right? I print out show notes every week when we do our recording, and I was having trouble with my printer. I fucking printed out with my new computer before. It just automatically set up, and I click print, and it fucking automatically gets the drivers and whatever it needs, and fucking print it out.
Right.
But now it wouldn't work. So this time I had to manually download the drivers and install them, but what HP does, Hewlett-Packard, this wonderful company, wonderful, I'm being sarcastic, they're not wonderful, because what they wanted to do was they were trying to redirect me to a portion of their website that would install malware on my computer. It would install HP Smart. It was their special software, special in quotes, in that it shows you advertisements on your own computer at home while you're just trying to fucking print. I need the drivers, not advertisements. Not software.
Yeah, they don't care about that. They
I just need the drivers.
Yeah.
I just need the drivers. So I had to specifically find a secret spot on their website that just has the drivers and not the malware. But, you know, if you're over the age of, I would say, at this point, 48, and you're trying to just fucking get the drivers for your printer, you don't even know what a driver is. You're just going to download HP Smart and get the malware on your computer. Anyway, I got the drivers, and the printer eventually did work, and it worked, and I printed out my show notes. Then I came over, but it took, you know, an extra 15-20 minutes. Mm-hmm. It shaved 15-20 minutes off my life because HP Hewlett-Packard tried to fucking put malware on my computer.
They all do that now, though. You know who also does that like crazy is NVIDIA.
Microsoft.
That, well, also true. Yeah, also true. Yeah, that's the whole thing with Windows 10 is... They want you to upgrade so they can advertise to you on your own operating system.
Yeah, it's madness. I have a Windows 10 PC now for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't really gotten too many ads, but I have noticed that it sucks. I have noticed that Windows XP was the superior version of Windows, and they have never surpassed that. Windows 95 was pretty solid.
Dude, no. Windows 7 was where it's at.
I like XP. I gotta say I like XP.
I don't know. I mean, to me, there's nothing that XP did better than 7.
Well, XP had blast processing, Ed.
Shut up. Shut up. What's blast processing?
What's the Sega Genesis gimmick that they used to try to sell consoles, to try to claim their console was better than the Super Nintendo? It wasn't.
What does that mean, though?
It doesn't mean anything. No, it's just a marketing term. It meant nothing. It was just for to trick children into bugging their parents to get them a Sega Genesis over the Super Nintendo. The correct decision was the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
But the Sega Genesis did have several titles that were superior. Overall, I would say probably the Super Nintendo was the one to own, but it wasn't. You really couldn't go wrong in the 16-bit era. In all honesty, there was a lot of great titles for the Sega Genesis that were exclusive to the Sega Genesis. So you didn't really miss out too much if you only had one or the other. I personally had the Sega Genesis. And later on got the Super Nintendo when I was a little bit older.
6400.
I didn't actually own a Super Nintendo until after the Nintendo 64 had been released.
Wow, bro. Yeah. I remember that because you got one of the second.
Yeah, I got the second generation Super Nintendo.
They were cool.
They were still. I mean, they were still making. They were still making a few games for the console, and yeah, they had the newer model of the Super Nintendo.
Oh, I hate this stupid puzzle. I hate this section. This game has.
Yeah, we did this before. We
Yeah.
did this on 5 years ago, but how would I really remember how this was done?
You still do though. How do you? Come on.
Yeah, you just got to push the.
Oh, it's so
Is there like
annoying.
a crowd watching us do the puzzle?
Yeah, you can see them.
They have this screaming crowd. They're just cheering for us to do these block pushing puzzles. I've never been cheered on to do a block pushing puzzle before, except for when we played Secrets of Grindea 5 years ago.
This episode is going to be exactly the same as the one that we did 5 years ago.
I hope it's better. What if it sucks? What if we're doing a worse episode than we did 5 years ago? Then we should just hang up our hats.
I know, right? Well, I mean, content.
What if it's less entertaining? What if it's less entertaining?
That's also possible. Should we pretend like this never happened? I don't know.
You know what? You guys decide. You guys decide. We're going to end the episode here. We've been making only 20-minute episodes recently. Do you want us to continue playing Secrets of Grindea, or do you want us to continue playing Space Quest 6? Leave it in the comments below. Your vote matters. Whichever one gets the most votes is the one we're going to continue playing. We like you.